Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, John, aka Astro Comics, and welcome back to a new review. Today, we're actually doing a movie review. We're reviewing Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. Now, originally, I posted a YouTube short a few hours ago, hyping up the review that I was gonna make. You know, just putting my quick thoughts on the movie, and then later you can watch the review for my full thoughts. But Warner Bros. Bitch ass copyright striked me, and they just like blocked the video. Nobody can watch it. And it was for one part. I don't know why, because it's not like I just put their content. I was talking over it. You know, I don't know if I had to change something or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully, this video won't get like copyright strike or anything. I won't really use many clips from it. This movie came out in 2020 and it stars Patrick Spitz as Scorpion. Hope I said his name right. Steve Blum as Sub-Zero. Jordan Rodriguez as Liu Kang. Uh, Dave B. Mitchell as Raiden. I'm not sure how to say his name. Joel McHale as Johnny Cage, and Jennifer Carpenter as Sonya Blade. And I have to say, first of all their voices, all the voice actors did an amazing job. I especially liked Raiden's voice actor. I thought it was just very well done. He had that aura. Speaking of his character, he didn't really do much in the movie, but he was definitely very cool. And Spitz did an amazing job with Scorpion. I thought his Scorpion voice was really good, and that Get Over Here was definitely worth the wait. Now, Mortal Kombat has had multiple movies in the past. There was the 1995 one, I believe, which was live action, and yeah, sure, it revolutionized video game movies. I would say, like, there were video game movies before, but they weren't like it. It gave Mortal Kombat the story, which Mortal Kombat back in the day didn't have a story. I do think there was an animated movie or TV show in like 96, 97. I don't know. And then there was the 2021 a live action movie, which I haven't watched myself, but I heard it's really bad. Like, it's not faithful to the games or anything, but they're still getting a sequel. But yeah, this movie came out, and honestly, it's a perfect Mortal Kombat movie. I think the best way to make a Mortal Kombat movie is to make animation, because overall you really need a high budget for live action. I don't know what was the budget for the live action movie in 2021, but I'm sure it was very high. I'll check in editing, you know. But yeah, this movie was direct to video. Most Warner Bros. Animated movies are direct to video, and this movie, speaking of the animation, which we'll get to in a minute, was very close to DC animated movies, which I really love. So, the story. The movie starts off with Scorpion and his son. They're, I don't know where they are, probably hunting or something. They're out in the wild, and they return back to their village to see that it has been attacked. They get attacked by some ninjas, and they see that everyone there has been slaughtered. Scorpion rushes to his wife, and he sees that she is also dead. And then the ninjas jump them. So Scorpion, or his real name Hanzo Hasashi, is quick to realize that these ninjas are from the Lin Kuei clan, which are a rival clan to his one called Shai Ryu, I think. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, Scorpion absolutely slaughters the Lin Kuei. Their ninjas are no match, and it's like 30v1. And let me tell you, this intro sequence was so amazingly animated. There were like little impact frames, which you don't see for the rest of the movie. And I'm not talking about the extras. I'm talking about where he actually turns red. Like, Scorpion literally sees red, and at some point in the movie, you literally see through his eyes, and that motherfucker sees red. But anyways, he kills the Lin Kuei. He cuts him into pieces. There's this one guy who literally gets his arm cut off with a sickle, and he looks very irritated, frustrated. He's not even like screaming in pain. But yeah, finally the main man, Sub-Zero, appears. He grabs Scorpion's son and kills him. And then he traps Scorpion in the ice and kills him too. And Scorpion gets sent to the Netherrealm. In the Netherrealm, we see that Scorpion fights through demons. He looks a lot like Samurai Jack from the, I don't know what season. I haven't really watched Samurai Jack all that much, but I know that he has, like, at some point in the seasons, he has very long hair and a beard. Maybe season 4, I don't know. But yeah, he looks a lot like Samurai Jack. One YouTube commenter also pointed that out. And he gets to the leader of the Netherrealm, and the Netherrealm is now being led by Quan Chi, while the god Shinnok is gone. I don't know where he is. So Quan Chi explains to Scorpion that Shinnok isn't here, but he is able to give Scorpion something. He's able to give him a deal where if he fights for him in the Mortal Kombat tournament, they see Mortal Kombat in the movie itself a lot. I don't know why. It gets a little bit weird after the first few Mortal Kombats. But yeah, he offers Scorpion that if he fights in the tournament for him and wins for the Netherrealm, he will resurrect him and his wife and kid back to life. And Scorpion is like, deal, man, I'm fighting for you. From then on, Scorpion kind of became a weird character in the movie. Like the intro sequence at that Hell Park, we see him, yeah, but like after that, he's a little bit of a background character. We see him fighting, but overall, he's not the main focus of the movie. He still gets his revenge, but yeah, despite being in the name and the poster, he isn't really that big part of a movie. And then we see the Earth Realm fighters. We see Raiden, who is the god and protector of Earth Realm. We see Johnny Cage, a movie star who thinks this whole thing is a movie, and he accepts to go to the tournament. And despite him not being that useful, he actually throws hands at some point. We have Sonya Blade, who is a special forces soldier, and she's also kind of crazy. Johnny Cage falls in love with her a little bit. And last but not least, we have Liu Kang, Raiden's, I don't know, like, I guess, best warrior, and he's also very cool, but he doesn't really play that much of a role in the movie, but I did like him. We even see some guys from the other Mortal Kombat games. We see Jax, who gets his arm ripped off by Goro, and that's how he has his metal arms. He doesn't get them in this movie, though. Then we see my man Reptile. He fights with Sonya Blade. We see Baraka. He fights with Johnny Cage. Well, it's not really a fight. And, that's about it from the guys I recognize. There was the Centaur dude. I'm not sure who he is, but he's in Mortal Kombat 1, the newest one. Then we see Shao Kahn a little bit at the end. Spoiler alert. And we see a little bad lady from also Mortal Kombat 1, I believe. I don't know her name. And I think that was about it from the characters I recognize. There's also Shang Tsung. And yeah, from then on we see the tournament, but the tournament itself is more like a battle royale. Like it's not like the audience just watches them fight. They're like all scattered around the island fighting. There's these mercenaries. I forgot to mention we also see my boy Kano, but yeah, Kano's kind of cool, but he doesn't really do much. And yeah, now I think it's time we talk about the animation, and the animation was really good. The fight scenes were done in this like anime style level at this point. You saw the X-rays and the X-rays, if you guys don't know, those are like special moves in Mortal Kombat 9 and 10, I believe. I know they're in Mortal Kombat 9, I'm not sure about 10, I haven't played 10 that much. Or Mortal Kombat X, if you really want to say it. But yeah, still they're there and they're fucking amazing every time they're on screen. The fight scenes are extremely brutal. It's not for the faint of heart. You see people getting sliced, torn apart, burned alive, I think, crushed to death, beaten to death. It's really crazy. You see this Lin Kuei ninja who literally gets fucking ripped apart by Scorpion. Scorpion, of course, has his iconic chain thing. I'm not sure what that is, but he obviously says his iconic, "Get over here." He says it in the intro where he kills Daffy Duck. I'm not kidding. And he says it at the end. No spoilers. So yeah, the animation was really good. I like how they animated Johnny Cage. They gave him a really good look. I thought the Liu Kang looked a little bit weird at some angles, but overall he looked very cool too. We don't really see him fight all that much. He gets a little bit of shit beaten out of him, but we do see him fight Katana a little bit. She doesn't play that big of a role in the movie. And yeah, that was really all I had to say for the non-spoiler parts. I think now we can talk a little bit about the spoilers. So, first thing that I had to complain about was probably the side characters themselves. The ones I mentioned, Baraka, Reptile, they appear, but they're very much pushed apart. And I didn't like that because, for example, Baraka, he gets killed off by Johnny Cage. Sonya Blade kills Reptile, Kano, I don't think Kano gets killed because if he was killed, he was like, got his head stomped on by Jax. But I don't think he died because, his head, this is Mortal Kombat, so his head will look like a beaten up watermelon. But yeah, I didn't like how these characters were killed off from the start. Obviously, Kitana wasn't killed off because we're probably going to see her in the later movies. There's three more movies, I believe. One for Sub-Zero, one for Liu Kang, and one for Johnny Cage, which is a prequel. I don't know. But yeah, I don't like how these characters got killed off because that means that we most likely won't see them again. Again, some of these movies are prequels, so we might see them, but they could have easily grabbed some random ass characters from Mortal Kombat Deception, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and then put them in there and they get killed off. Again, it will be a nice thing for the fans. It would be nice for the fans because you know the hardcore fans will recognize these characters, and again, we wouldn't have to worry about fan favorite ones never appearing again. And also, there's the plot twist at the end that Sub-Zero wasn't the one who killed Scorpion's family. It was actually Quan Chi disguised as Sub-Zero. This was very dumb to me because I know this probably happens in the games too. As I was saying, it doesn't really make sense why he would kill Scorpion's family and clan. They never explain this. Again, maybe they'll explain it in the future movie. It's a short movie. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes, so they obviously didn't have that much time to explain everything. But still, I was confused to why he would do it. Was there like some kind of power or money like the clan had or something? I doubt Quan Chi needs money. I mean, he's a fucking leader of the NetherRealm, for God's sake. But yeah, I also did enjoy that. Speaking of Sub-Zero, we see him fight Scorpion, and Scorpion kills him. Now, Sub-Zero has his own movie, so we probably won't have to worry about him not coming back. And also in the games, he comes back as like a cyborg, has a twin brother, all that shit. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know why Sub-Zero was on the island for the tournament. If he was there for the tournament, surely we would see him in like with all the fighters and stuff. I wasn't sure what was up with that. Speaking of the tournament, I wish we saw more fights. You know, like maybe a montage of fights and the character and other side characters maybe moving forward. You know, but again, I don't know why Sub-Zero was there. Why was he on the tournament? Why were Lin Kuei there in the first place? You know. But overall, that was like all the complaints I had for when it comes to spoilers and stuff. Also, I didn't like how Jax was there. It's also never explained why he is there, but overall, you know, he does. It's not like he plays a big role. Maybe again, we'll maybe see him later. But you know, that was all I had when it comes to complaints and some spoiler discussion. So yeah, I think now it's time to give the final rating for this movie. I'm giving this movie a 9.6 out of 10. I thought this was a very good fucking movie. It's definitely something you should watch, buy DVD, maybe stream it if it's streaming somewhere. Overall, it was a very good movie that I highly recommend you watch. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, if you're not a Mortal Kombat fan, it's always going to be enjoyable and bloody good fun. So yeah, that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell to never miss a new video. This is Astro Comics sign off. See ya.